आज के अपने स्टार्टअप सक्सेस स्टोरी में एक वेरी इनोवेटिव आइडिया पे आज हम बात करेंगे और शायद एजुकेशन के क्षेत्र में आने वाले समय में बहुत ज़्यादा एक बदलाव देखने को मिलेगी जिसके बारे में आज आपको बताने वाला हूं। तो आज हमारे साथ जीरो साइंस से एक लैब जिसके बारे में आपको मैं ये सामने आपको दिख रहा होगा, उनके फाउंडर राम कुमार रामा देवी जी हमारे साथ में है। ही इज़ फ्रॉम आंध्र प्रदेश। और ये जो मैं बात कर रहा हूँ जीरो साइंस की, आज के समय पे जब बच्चे 9th 10th 11th में खासकर फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री या फिर बायोलॉजी या ऐसे कई मैथमेटिकल साइंस होते हैं जिस पे हम सिर्फ पढ़ते हैं, शायद हर किसी को ऐसे एक्सपर्ट टीचर मिलते नहीं हैं, गाइडेंस नहीं मिलते। एक बहुत ही इनोवेटिव और मेरे ख्याल से एजुकेशन क्षेत्र में जिस तरीके से बहुत ज़्यादा काम पहले नहीं होती थी, लेकिन आज कई ऐसे इनोवेटिव आइडिया, कई ऐसे फाउंडर अब आ रहे हैं जिन्होंने एक ऐसे प्रोडक्ट लेके आ रहे हैं जिसमें कई बच्चे का जो लॉजिकल थिंकिंग है और खासकर जिनके पास ज़्यादा पैसे भी नहीं है वो भी एक आईआईटी और एक अच्छा पढ़ाई कर सकते हैं, खासकर एक कॉन्सेप्ट बिल्ड कर सकते हैं। सर, आपका स्वागत है द पब्लिक न्यूज़ 24 में। सर, ये जीरो साइंस, ये मैंने पूरा एक इसको गो थ्रू किया, ये बहुत यूनिक आइडिया है। तो इससे आने वाले समय में जो बच्चे हैं उनको क्या फ़ायदा होगा, ज़रा उसको आप एक्सप्लेन करेंगे।
Actually, the whole purpose of this Zero Science Lab is, if you go to any classroom, if you ask the difference between a bright student and a below average student, the only difference is their visualization. When teacher explains something, if a bright student can visualize it, then he can answer questions and he can demonstrate well in the examination, whatever way it is. But when a below average student, when he can't visualize it, he can't answer the questions and he can't perform well in the examinations. But if we want to do everyone well, I mean every student want to perform well in the classroom, so the only thing is we should give them, everybody, a capability and a feature that everybody can visualize what teacher is speaking. So our Zero Science Lab is something that will allow every student in the classroom to visualize the concepts. And whether it is a teacher is available or not available, but whatever topic, irrespective of the complexity, for everything we have an activity that will allow student to look at the actual visualization of the concept, whether it is a mathematics or physics or chemistry. And this will help the students to remember the concept, whatever was taught in the classroom, in a more deeper sense. And you don't need to by heart anything, and you don't need to fight for marks. All he has to do is whatever he observed, he has to mention back. That's all he wants. So that will create a different scenario of education. So all our purpose is, instead of chasing behind marks, we want students to chase behind concepts. That is the whole purpose of why.
Suppose that there is a most of the parents, they will ask कि suppose that if I am taking the books, तो whether I need to subscribe the app separately या these things along with the app we will get this book.
So we have made these books, and once the parents purchase these books, they don't need to subscribe app separately, because the books itself has the subscription for the app.
Okay.
So it's a free of cost, they are getting it. So all they have to do is, every activity there is a QR code. Once they scan it, it will directly open the activity, and whatever they have to do in the activity that was written in the book, all you have to do is follow the instruction, get the results, and update the observations. So once they finish that task, they will be very clear and very confident in that specific topic.
Suppose that this is the learning objective, these are questions, now you have the answer. Now this is the questions which you need to follow and you need to give the answer. What you need to do, just you need to scan, and according to the question, just you need to do all the practice on the app, so that no need to have a expert teacher in front of you, right?
Yes, sir.
So दिस इज़ द मेन कॉन्सेप्ट। और ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, खासकर जो विलेज में एरिया में रहने वाले हैं, खासकर ऐसे बच्चे जिनका दिमाग को तेज, बट उनको कोई लैब या कोई कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में नहीं आ रही, जिसके लिए लोग स्टक हो जाते हैं, आई थिंक दिस विल हेल्प in terms of the IIT, in terms of the to crack the NEET and IIT. Do you think such kind of the books will help to students?
So far, whatever is happening in the education industries, IIT and NEETs, they are looking at some multiple questions and the conceptual understanding. And as long as students don't understand the concepts, no matter how much preparation they have, they always fail. But once we make the concepts easy, and irrespective of the question format and the twisting in the questions, they can always answer the questions. So we are going deep into the core of the education and core of the subject. So there is nothing like that will solve all the problems. We are not painting to the leaves. We are planting and we are watering to the roots. So that will help every student to go into the deep, and they can achieve whatever it is, whether it is IIT or JET. And one more important thing is, as per the upcoming national education policy, student has to complete at least 40 to 30 to 40% activity in every learning. But our schools are not equipped to place these physical labs throughout country. If you see all tier 3, tier 2 city, not everywhere we have labs, physical labs. But our virtual labs will supplement and we substitute all those things. So every student, even they are in the village or in a secondary city, they don't need to worry about the labs. And all they have to do is, for every class we have around 300 activities. All they have to do is, once they finish the lesson, they assign it the lab to the student.
तो एक एजुकेशन में इस टाइप का R&D करना है, तब रिस्क, जहाँ पर इतना सारे आजकल बुक्स हैं, गाइड हैं, कितने सारे कोचिंग वाले हैं, तो ये आइडिया कैसे आया कि मतलब रिस्क आपने कैसे लिया?
So actually we are backed. This is the research was not simple. We are almost 10 years old research on this one, and the learning, the virtual lab based and simulation based learning is very popular outside of India. But in India we are always talking about explanation and oral representation and rating the same thing back to the examination. So, but the team whatever we have, they are like doctorates and very strong IITians and everything. They all strong supporters of practical education. So they have done so much of research for past 10 years, and we all together now we technified it and we made it available, so that even we have 1 million or 10 million students, our infrastructure can support all the students.
Right?
Yeah, we are ready.
इसका कॉस्ट मान लो सपोज फिजिक्स का है, कितना पड़ेगा?
Each subject not more than 1,000 rupees for one class per year access, and one book is 1,000 rupees, means it will come along with the labs and everything. So that is, if the students and schools want to take it for longer term and tier 2, tier 3, we can always do it for the better purpose.
If anyone want to do the business with you as a partner, ki on this, are you, your company, are you going to support them?
Yes, absolutely, because our intention is to spread the word. This is not something a technical idea or innovation, but this is a science. It's a core. So we want to spread this message and these labs everywhere in India. So whoever supports us, whoever want to work with us, we are happy to work with them.
So as a founder, there is one general questions. Ki every founder having so much pressure. So are you taking the pressure? Now we have the unique idea. You have researched so many things. So what will happen in the future? So do you have a pressure like that?
Pressure is always there. There's a competition pressure, and because it's tech is during the COVID time, tech is so much in booming, and so many companies are there, and everybody have their own ideas. But of course, we are taking the healthy pressure. That only keeps us at the edge, not like it will kill us. So we are taking it positively.
ये बहुत ही यूनिक आइडिया है, और ये जीरो साइंस एक लैब जो है, कई जो टीचर की डिपेंडेंसी है, अच्छे टीचर की डिपेंडेंसी शायद कहीं ना कहीं ख़त्म करेगी. तो ये जो जीरो साइंस के बारे में जो डिटेल डिस्कशन है, आप हमारे आर्टिकल में भी आप देखेंगे, इसके पीछे लिंक होगा. यदि आपको कोई इनसे करना हो कॉन्टैक्ट, इसमें हमारे पूरे जो आर्टिकल में इनके नंबर भी होंगे, जहाँ पर आप इनके साथ कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं. एंड इफ़ यू वांट टू डू द बिजनेस, तो आप बिजनेस भी कर सकते हैं. बने रहिए द पब्लिक न्यूज़ 24 के साथ.